Are you looking to simplify your cleaning routine and stop cleaning all day long? Me too. So cleaning has never been my favorite. I love organizing, but cleaning, y'all,
Get somebody else to do it.
it's not my thing. But everyone has to do it, right? There are so many other things I would like to spend my time doing, but one thing I don't want to spend a ton of time doing is cleaning. So you can bet that I have experimented to find the most efficient and effective way to keep my home clean and tidy. Here are some tips to simplify your cleaning routine. Tip number 1 is to distract yourself. Cleaning isn't exactly mentally stimulating. Let's face it, for most of us, it's pretty boring. So I try to give my brain something else to do while I'm cleaning. Listening to music always works, so I'll put in my headphones and play my favorite playlist. You can also listen to an audiobook. And then I sometimes like to either set my computer up and put on a little YouTube, or I'll turn my TV on. Now, the only trick with that is that you want to make sure that the TV is not a distraction to you in the wrong way, meaning that you don't want to be stopping to watch TV. It's almost like something that just needs to play in the background. Same with YouTube. So you can set it up to play it, but you want to make sure you're not constantly staring at that screen, which is going to take time away from you actually doing what you're supposed to do, which is cleaning. So any one of these distractions is fine, but once again, you want to make sure that that distraction is not distracting you from what you're actually supposed to be doing. Tip number 2 is to set a timer. Now, I love doing this, and it has been so helpful in my cleaning process. And so if the idea of cleaning feels like you have to give up valuable time, then make sure that time is limited. Set a timer for 15 to 30 minutes. That way you know that your cleaning won't go on forever. You know that you can talk yourself into doing almost anything as long as you know that that time won't go on forever. And usually things get a lot easier once you just get started. And the satisfaction of creating a cleaner home usually outweighs the dread of cleaning itself. So try using a timer, set it up, make sure that it is loud enough so that you can hear it, and attack. So again, using a timer has been so effective for me in different parts of my life, not just for cleaning. We also use it in our business, and it really helps you to stay on track and to get excited and motivated about doing something, because you know that once that timer goes off, you're done. Number 3 is to be consistent. Consistency is key. A little every day is a lot easier to pull off than a lot once a week. You may actually spend the same amount of time cleaning, but it is much more doable when you spread the effort out over the week. Think about it. Would you rather clean for an hour a day or 7 hours all in one day? So just try your best to be consistent. If you do in fact want to do 7 hours all in one day, be consistent with that. But in my opinion, it's easier to focus on less time, but being sure that you're consistent over those days. Number 4 is to create a cleaning schedule. Y'all know I am all about schedules and routines, and they really do help. So schedule it. Then again, it will just become a part of your routine and you won't even think about it. It becomes as automatic as brushing your teeth or washing your face. Still not always fun, but it does get a little easier as it becomes a part of your day. And having a schedule may give you that little added or extra motivation you need to stick with it. So here is how my cleaning schedule looks. So here is a view of my cleaning routine. I have a section in my planner called Home, and I have a couple of different things in here to help me to stay on track with cleaning and decluttering. First and foremost, I have a declutter challenge here. I just use it for reference. So there are 30 prompts here in order to get your home decluttered. I know we are gonna touch on that a little bit in this video. And so this is a great place to start if you're wondering how to get started with decluttering. Okay, so I keep that in this home section. I also love a good home organization challenge. So I have some inserts here that I downloaded off of the internet. This is from A Bowl Full of Lemons, who I absolutely adore. So she's got a challenge here she does every year. So I do try to do that from time to time in terms of organization. This is from Clean Mama I love her as well. So this is also a cleaning challenge. So that has been so helpful for reference purposes. But I do zone cleaning and that just helps me so much. Y'all have to try it, okay? Again, we're gonna do a video on my channel and I'm gonna walk you through. We do have some different inserts that are specifically made for zone cleaning. So this is my cleaning routine for the week. Again, I just use a lot of these things for reference. So this is my daily. And so these are all of the tasks that I do on a daily basis. So that's laundry, dust, kitchen counter, sweep, dishes, make the bed, vacuum, sort mail. There is a spot here that you can check them off, like a bit of a tracker there. But again, I just use this for reference. But you can totally use one of these for every week. And then these are weekly tasks. So like take out the trash on Tuesday, change my sheets. Again, we are dusting on a weekly basis, replace any light bulbs, do the mirrors and the stove top. So that's going to break it down on a weekly basis. Again, daily basis, weekly basis. Okay. And then these are all of my zones. And this is what I do daily. I pick one of these zones every single day. And this again helps to break things down, simplify them, because it is a lot, especially depending on the size home that you have. There's a lot involved with keeping your entire home clean. So I find that breaking it down like this really helps you to be able to tackle every single part of your home. So again, you want to sit and you really want to think about your home and how it's structured. Again, those zone cleaning inserts will help. I'll link them below for you. And so you really want to strategize the best way to keep your home grouped by where the location of that room is again, so that way you're not bouncing around, but you'll be able to tackle all of those tasks. So Monday, bathroom, Tuesday, bedroom, Wednesday, kitchen, and office, living room, basement, yard work, and then I have some additional things that I need to do, like assign tasks to the kids, and then create my chore system for them so that way they can get involved too, okay? So these inserts really help. Again, same thing on the backhand side, to be able to create your weekly cleaning routine, which is such an essential part of the process in order to make sure that you're keeping up with your household chores. And so I love doing zone cleaning, and that's just what works for me. But here's a sample schedule that you could follow that may help. Monday, clean one bathroom. Tuesday, dust the entire house. Wednesday, vacuum the floors. Thursday, mop the floors. Friday, clean one bathroom. Saturday, clean the bedroom. And Sunday, clean your car, clean any outdoor spaces, clean your pet areas, basically anything that you've missed during the week. And of course, this schedule is going to depend on your home. You may have more than one or two bathrooms, and so you may need to add to this list. But hopefully this basic schedule will give you the foundation you need to start to create a cleaning routine so that you can keep your house tidy. Number 5 is to use those gadgets. I am definitely a gadget girl. I've probably tried it all. And when it comes to cleaning, I'll try just about anything if it promises to make cleaning my house even just a little easier. And y'all, sometimes I'm always on the hunt for the latest cleaning gadget. Even if it shaves a little off my cleaning time, y'all, it's usually worth it for me. Now, I'm not suggesting you go out and spend a fortune on cleaning supplies and tools, but if you can afford them and it saves a lot of time, then go for it. Here are a few things that I've splurged on to help to lighten my cleaning load. 6 is to try zone cleaning. Now, I love zone cleaning, and I think that everyone should at least give it a try once in their life. So basically how zone cleaning works is that you pick a section of your house every day to work on cleaning. And for me, it helps to break it down. And so I have zone cleaning inserts on our Shop Fancy Plans code that help you to come up with a strategy for that. And so it helps you to outline or map out your home so that you could create zones that make the most sense for you. So for me, I have my zones split up into the downstairs and then the second level and then the basement, outdoor, etc. So just to give you a quick example, when it comes to the basic bottom floor, which has my kitchen, my living room, my dining room, and my office, I will do my office, the foyer, and the dining room as a part of one zone because they are all next to each other. So that's something that you want to consider as well when you're creating those zones. And I will do a video on my channel sometime this month going through how to create zones for you and how to set up zone cleaning and using those zone cleaning inserts. So stay tuned for that if you're a little confused about how the whole thing works. But I'm telling you, if you implement zone cleaning, it's going to be a complete game changer for you. And so again, you want to make sure that when you set these zones up, you're doing it in the way that's going to make the most sense for your home. So you don't want to be in the dining room and then the living room if they're on two opposite ends of the house. That's not going to be the most efficient way of doing zone cleaning. You're going to be all over the place. You're going to be tired and you're going to say, nah, this is not going to work for me. So make sure you lump the zones together that are near each other. And that's just a quick tip that may help you when implementing zone cleaning. But I love it. It has been so helpful for me. And that's just the way my brain works. And it just helps to make the cleaning process that much easier. Number 7 is to get your kids and your family involved. Cleaning is not just a chore for you. You want to make sure that you have everybody on board. Everybody has to do their part. And so specifically, when it comes to your kids, you want to start giving them chores when you feel like they can handle them. When they're little, start by giving them little small tasks like dusting, and then of course putting away their toys. And then once they get a little older, they can start maybe mopping or putting the dishes away or loading the dishwasher and mopping the floors. Having your kids help with the chores is always a great idea for obvious reasons. The main one is that it takes some of the burden off you, but it also teaches your kids about cleaning and responsibility. And that's just a good life lesson. You don't want your kids to be one of those kids that goes off to college but comes home on the weekend for you to do their laundry. And even if this concept is completely new to your family, it's really not that hard to introduce gradually. Just have them do one task at a time and stick with it. And also, y'all, offer rewards. That always helps my family. When I give them an incentive to do it, then it's more likely that they'll be a little more happy about doing it. It's still a chore, so they're still not going to be completely happy with having to clean up something. But if you offer an incentive, that may help you as well. Number 8 is to reduce the clutter. Now, I know that sounds easier said than done. And trust me, I am guilty of having clutter that I know I need to reduce, but I just can't part ways with it. And y'all, this may seem obvious, okay? But it's still noteworthy to point out. The less you have, the easier it is to clean. I know, pretty self-explanatory, and it sounds good, right? Because the more furniture you have, the more time it's gonna take you to vacuum, sweep, mop. And the more decorative stuff you have, the longer it's gonna take you to dust. I mean, I can go on and on, but I think you guys get the idea of it. If at all possible, try to reduce that clutter. So just really assess things in your home. Only keep things that really bring you joy and things that you actually need. If there are things you're holding onto, try to donate them, sell them, give them away, whatever works for you, to try to reduce that clutter so you can spend less time cleaning and more time on the things that matter. Number 9 is to let go of perfection, okay? And y'all, this is just a mindset shift. We all have certain standards of how clean we think our home should be in order to feel comfortable and not embarrassed if someone comes over. But if you have kids, you know that your home just isn't gonna stay as clean as it used to. And lowering your standards of cleanliness doesn't mean you have to live in filth, but it may mean having a more relaxed approach. Maybe the floors don't need to be mopped every week in those lower traffic areas. And having a bit of dust on certain surfaces isn't the end of the world. How much imperfection you're willing to put up with is a personal choice, but it's definitely something to consider. It's okay if your home isn't perfect, as long as you are happy with the state of your home most of the time. And number 10 is to cut yourself some slack, okay? We all get busy from time to time, and the busier you are living life and making memories in your home, the less time you'll have for cleaning. Just remember to allow time for this. Spending time with family and friends should always be a priority over cleaning. So if the cleaning slips a little bit, don't beat yourself up about it, because the reality is that no one's gonna judge you as harshly as you judge yourself. And so unless your house is a complete disaster, remember that your guests come over to enjoy your company, and they probably won't notice all of the things that are offensive to you. So give yourself a little grace. So that's it, you guys. Those are my 10 ways to simplify your cleaning routine. We've all got to clean. We don't always enjoy it, but it's something that we all have to do. And just remember that implementing even just a few of these should go a long way towards making cleaning just a little bit easier and also less of a chore. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel to catch these tips. I really do hope that they have helped in some way. Drop a comment below and let me know if you have any further cleaning tips that may be able to help us all. And of course, I want you guys to come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.